How we doing, YouTube? The heelest of ballers is back on the channel. It is time to talk AEW's Blood and Guts, live from the First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. 2 rings, 1 cage, roofs, blood, anarchy in the arena. You all know what it's about. This is gonna be fun. I love whenever Blood and Guts comes around because, it's just a very fun format and stuff like that. I love the violence, love the chaos, love it anywhere, man. Love cages, I love violence, I just love it, man. So let's get into it. Without any further ado, first of all, Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat are going to be on this show, I guess. That's cool. Awesome. Anyways, let's get into the card. Let's talk about, as the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Hangman Adam Page faces off against Powerhouse Hobbs, Falls Count Anywhere. This stems from last week in a 6-man tag, basically where Hangman Page got put through a table. Of course, Hangman is still feuding with the guy from Samoa named Joe and his ops. So, there's that. So, Crusade onwards to Full Gear with the world champion facing off against Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs. Anyways, Hobbs is great. Hobbs is awesome. We obviously love the world champ. We love my guy Hanger. He's awesome. The second reign is so much fun. Way, way, way better than his first reign. This is just a little thing to put on the card. Again, I won't be surprised if they add anything else on the card, honestly. But with the matches, the Blood and Guts going to be probably 2 hours each. God only knows. It's going to be a long one, but I'm ready for a long night. But anyways, looking forward to this match. Hangman, like I said, second run's been great. And guarantee Samoa Joe's going to interfere, and Katsuyori Shibata's going to interfere. We have the whole shebang in this whole thing, with just everywhere and stuff like that. So, obviously, Hangman's going to win. And I guarantee Samoa Joe's going to come out there and cause some wildness, because he's mad and stuff like that. Hangman's been taking up his spotlight and all that good stuff. You know how it's going to be. But we all know the world champ is going to win. Hangman Page is going to win. Although I wouldn't be, the only reason I could see Hobbs winning is that Samoa Joe and Katsuyori Shibata come out and cause some chaos and whatever it may be. But I think we all know the Hangman is going to win this one. So that's what it's going to be with Hangman, Adam Page going over Powerhouse Hobbs. So there you go with that. Blood and Guts. 2 Blood and Guts this year. Because, for the first time ever, we have the women's Blood and Guts. This should happen a long time ago, in my opinion. Glad it's happening now. It's looking great. And the men's one is looking pretty good as well. So let's talk about it with the men's Blood and Guts matches. We have Darby Allin, Roderick Strong, the conglomerations, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Cool Kyle O'Reilly, we all love Kyle, and against the Death Riders, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Pac. What can I say, man? This definitely, hopefully, this is the end of the whole Death Rider saga. It's been going on since last year, obviously. Darby Allin's been the Death Rider hunter, I guess, at this point. He tried it at Forbidden Door. They tried in a coffin match. They tried in an I Quit match. Is this where it's going to end? I think so. I think this is the end of, hopefully, the Death Riders and all that stuff. This is going to be just insane and crazy. We all know what happened last year in Blood and Guts. Darby Allin threatened to light Jack Perry on fire. What the heck? It's Darby, so no surprise there. And just so much wildness last year with last year's Blood and Guts was fun as well. Man, this is going to be a bloodbath, obviously. It's going to be insane. Roderick being there is awesome. Mark Briscoe, we all know what he does in Blood and Guts and Cage. Like I said, the dude's insane. Orange Cassidy, it's going to be fun as well. Kyle O'Reilly, I think this is his first Blood and Guts. So this should be fun as well for him. Mox. Locking Mox in a cage is very, very unsafe. Especially with weapons and all that. We know what that guy can do. And the rest of the Death Riders, obviously, they're going to be out there as well. I think, obviously, this is hopefully where they end the storyline and stuff like that. And I think afterwards, the Death Riders are going to beat the living daylights out of John and write him off of TV. Again, that is wishful thinking, but I think that's where they're heading with this. Obviously, the faces are going to win. Darby and his crew are going to win, and we'll see what happens with that one. I'm just very excited how this is going to be going down because I can't wait to see all the violence and just the chaos that these people are going to do tonight. It's going to be just, wow, batshit insane. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. It's going to be fun. But, yeah, I think Darby and his crew are going to win, and hopefully we can end this whole storyline with Mox, and, he can take a vacation, please, John. Take a vacation and all that and just do what he has to do, and then Darby can go off and do his own thing. So, yeah, the faces are going to Team Darby's going to win this. And the women's blood and guts match as well. First time ever. The women going to be stepping inside that cage, and it's going to be wild, man. We got Jamie Hayter, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, my girl, the AEW Women's World Champ, Chris Statlander, and the Timeless Love Bombs, a.k.a. Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa. Okay, that's clever. Mina's replacing the injured Queen Aminata. So, best wishes out to Queen Aminata. They're facing off against the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Tekla, and their partners Megan Bang, Marina Shafir, and Ultimo Belts Monet. I know it's Ultimo Monet, but still, whatever. There you go, Mercedes Monet. Man, every story you can think of that's been going on with the division has been intertwined in this match. Mercedes Monet and Stat. You got freaking Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, and everyone else basically chasing after the Triangle of Madness. Marina Shafir's in there because the whole thing with the Death Rise and all that stuff. And like I said, just so many stories being intertwined with this match. Everything's coming together. And honestly, I think they're going to deliver in this match. And I just can't wait to see how it's going to go down. You know, every single person here is going to be brutal as hell. And it's going to be wild. So, yeah, man, I am excited. Who's going to win? Honestly, I could literally see it going either way. Like I said in the other match, the faces are winning that. So, honestly, why could I see the heels winning this one? And that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going with Team Mercedes to win the first women's blood and guts match, because I think with that, we'll have some advantage heading into Full Gear, and with Mercedes match with Statlander, so, and other things as well, and obviously the faces can get revenge on everything else. So I think that's where they're going to head with that match with the women. Again, they're going to go out there, and it's going to be insane. I think they're going to be like, you know what? We can do it again year after year after year. It can be a staple point heading into the next few years. So, yeah, the first one needs to count, and I think they're going to do that. So, yeah, I got Team Mercedes to beat Team Jamie Hayter. Yeah. Or I guess Stat's the leader. I don't know who's the leader at this point in this whole thing, but I do think they're going to go out there and have a lot of fun. And then, yeah, man, that is my predictions and everything about AEW's Blood and Guts. Again, it is the month of wrestling cages. We have, of course, Blood and Guts, and we have in a few weeks WWE's Survivor Series with War Games. So, man, I love this kind of stuff, man. It's amazing. But that is all from yours truly. Everyone, please stay warm out there because it is cold. It is cold, and honestly, it is very welcoming after the months and summer that we have had. Bundle up out there. Stay warm, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody enjoys AEW Blood and Guts tonight, and I will see you all in the next video. Please sweet the like button down below. Subscribe videos like this one. Follow got Twitter Heel Battler, Instagram Heel Battler YT, and I will see you all on the next one. Too sweet and peace out. And the heel is gonna win the other match. So I don't know. I'm very torn on this one. I guess I'm gonna go with the heels. I don't know. I guess the heels to win this match.